Coach, you guys had some fire in the second half that was not there in the first half. What changed?
I thought Tiger, we're not a good team unless he's playing well. I thought the more he started to compete and joined, realized the game had started and we were going to lose if he didn't play. That was probably the biggest thing for us. But getting back, coming out of the locker room, getting some stops. We got 6 straight. To answer your pointed question factually, then we got 6 straight stops out of the locker room. Their first 6 possessions, we got to stop.
And Jules obviously played very well in the second half.
Yeah, again, I'm a little different than you guys. I like when he shoots it in, but right now, he's our most physical player. He's our toughest guy. I've been saying that since I got here. People probably wonder why does he keep trying to play him? And, I had to keep getting him to the point where he don't turn the ball over, because I just believe you can't win without some physicality. And that's why I believe Jalen Clark could be a great player for us. Jules is, every time there's a loose ball, he's the guy. He's our leading rebounder today. No turnovers. Plus 11 with him in the game. So I totally agree with you. He just continues to get better. But I will say this, man, he practices like that. And that's why I always thought if I could get him to keep it more simple on offense, shoot when he's open, teach him to slow down on offense, because he's such a good guy and he's such a tough kid and he's got a great, strong body. I'm pretty tough, but my body's a joke, He, the way he's built and as athletic he is, he's got a chance to be a really good player. I think he can keep getting better.
Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, 2 key stats that kind of stuck out. Only 6 turnovers. I don't think you had any in the second half. And 15-4 offensive rebounding advantage. Were those key points at halftime something you wanted the team to focus on?
Well, at halftime, we talked about our lack of defense. Not that it was excellent in the second half by any stretch. They were a tough matchup for us. We knew it. I think what people don't realize is college basketball, especially our game, matchups mean so much, more than the other team's record. How do you match up with that other team? And it dictates so much, especially in the NCAA tournament. If you can get favorable ones versus tough ones. And I thought Quad Green was going to be a problem for us today. And I was really concerned with their quickness at all their positions, because we can be challenged sometimes with foot speed. We didn't play very smart. We didn't guard Stevenson correctly in the first half. So that being said, we did find a way to win the game. But we still got to try to, we're trying everything we know as a coaching staff with these guys on the defensive end, and we just got to keep doing that.
Tarek, you're up.
Coach, one play in particular happened right in front of you. Hamir Wright, I think, had a career high tonight. There was one play where he tried to go by Jaime, he blocked him, and then he stepped back for like this crazy corner 3, went straight in. How much of tonight is just kind of the other team just playing better than they're used to and just trying to fend off their belief that they can, get their first win in conference tonight, that kind of spirit,
No, I agree, Tarek. We told our guys, eventually these guys are going to make some shots, because if you look at their percentages from last year, some of their players, from a shooting perspective, Wright struggled this year, but last year he shot the ball well. Quade Green missed a lot of games. So I also thought their speed and quickness. I thought, yes, you're correct. They made some, they made some shots. And that gives you a chance, right? When they make those shots, it gives them energy on defense. It gives them belief they got a chance to win. But I would say that our defense left a lot to be desired as well. And that's really what started the whole thing. We've got, we're no finished product. We got no seniors out there. And, you know, we've got to have a better sense of maturity about who we are and our preparation for a game like today. In my opinion, we thought we were just going to show up and they were going to quit, and they came to play. And fortunately we were able to dig out the victory.
Let's go back to Ben.
Another game where you guys get contributions pretty much up and down the roster, 4 guys in double figures. David big off the bench. Jalen comes in for a defensive stop. How much does the fact that you guys get different contributions every night make you a dangerous team and tough to beat?
Well, I think, you know, look, there's a fine line, Ben, between winning and losing. And we've been able to have some guys make some big buckets. Tiger down the stretch today, him and Cody basically. But I mean, sometimes for us, need in on defense is not who we need in on offense. But I'll wrap it up with this, Ben. Look, you know, we got a bunch of young guys that I think can become, you know, can get where they want to go as players and continue to improve. You know, but we don't have the first pick in the draft running around on our team. You know, we have to, you know, we're a college team with guys that are going to try to get better as the time goes by to give themselves a chance after college. And it's fun coaching them, but you know, we don't overwhelm people with athleticism. So we've got to use everybody on our team has got to contribute. And right now, look, let's just be honest. We played well defensively against Washington State, but we've been winning with a lot of offense. I mean, our numbers bear it out. We're 9th in the country coming in today in offensive efficiency. And I can't even say where we are defensively because it hurts my pride too much.
Let's go to one more question with Mike.
Coach, kind of building off of that, especially on an individual perspective with Jaime Jaquez, 15 points. He's kind of quietly gotten into double-digit scoring the last few games, but 5 rebounds. You know, good offense. You know, could be better on defense. You know, both sides of the court. What is your assessment of him the last few games?
Again, I think we forget at times Jaime's a sophomore, and I'm hard on him. I coach him like he's a senior because, you know, he's a man's man. You can coach him however you want. And, he just keeps playing. But he is only a sophomore. But he does need to – we ask him to do a lot, and he has to guard. Today he had to guard a lot of smaller guys. There's other games he has to guard bigger guys. So, you know, he knows he's got to get better as a perimeter defender. That said, obviously we'd like to get, you know, we had 15 offensive, but 6 of those were Cody. Nobody, Jalen Hill had 2. So, you know, a lot of hard though, you know, I have to watch the film because if Jaime's spotting up for a 3, we went to really trying to spread them out because they were playing matchup zone. They got out of their regular zone, and it's hard for him to rebound if he's behind a 3-point line. You know, it's hard to offensive rebound if you're in the corner, especially spotted up when a shot is taken. It's really hard to offensive rebound.
All right, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys.